For the past decade, Chef Melissa Rodriguez has been at the helm of a storied New York City restaurant space, earning Michelin stars for Del Posto, then El Caro, two concepts that shaped the fine dining scene of New York City and across the country. Late last year, Rodriguez and her business partner, Jeff Katz, opened Crane Club, a sprawling space offering wood-fired specialties and a wine list of more than 1,000 labels, once again hoping to shake up the culinary world with their unique take on high-end dining. Whether it's up front,
how's the food?
Or behind the scenes.
Can we go 8 away on table 13, please?
Melissa Rodriguez and Jeff Katz have earned a reputation.
I think it works.
As a culinary dream team.
All right, you're slicing rib medium and a filet medium rare.
We've worked together for a long time. We started in a restaurant that was in the space we're sitting in, but like 2 iterations back. Mel likes to say that she was the longest standing temporary employee at that place. I guess we never stopped working together.
That restaurant, Del Posto, was considered the epitome of Italian fine dining in America. Now the duo is given that old world flair a makeover.
Hi, how are you? I'm Melissa. Nice to meet you.
Why the change order?
I think with any new iteration, like breathing fresh air into a project is important and invigorating.
And a lot of the places that we have built and done before were very fine dining restaurants. You know, like restaurants are trends, right? Like bell bottoms are coming back and then they're going to go away
Actually,
again.
skinny jeans are coming back.
There you go. So I'm behind. We have to create environments that make it worthwhile for you to come out and spend your money and your time here. Because, you know, there's a chance that you can cook something really yummy at home now, too.
A transformation that took place last year.
This wasn't like a paint job and, you know, this was full new restaurant construction, essentially.
It meant giving the chef,
Ooh, don't burn yourself.
her dream kitchen.
Ooh, look at that.
Including a 12-foot custom-built grill made in Spain.
We use a mixture of 3 different woods, cherry, oak, and hickory, and then we do use a little bit of charcoal to kind of keep everything going.
Which she says ensures a distinctive flavor.
Most everything that we make in the kitchen does touch the grill at some point or in some way. So this was the first time that we had a pretty decent amount of change within the kitchen. It's just opening up the guardrails on what you're allowing yourself to do or what you're going to do.
That was our invitation to sit down with Chef Mel.
I'm going to dig in.
For the meal itself, a cornucopia of cuisine, beginning with whole grilled Dover sole in herb butter.
So light. And with all of that yummy sauce on it, it's still so light.
Yeah.
A savory Japanese sweet potato with whipped mascarpone and Aleppo pepper.
We coal roast them in the embers whole, and then we mix some of the flesh with a tamari butter.
A grilled Careflex cabbage with jalapeno.
The essence of the vegetable, you don't lose it.
Yeah.
You don't cook it out of it.
No, you're not pretending that it's not cabbage. It's
Yes.
still cabbage.
Oh, I'm loving this. It's delicious. It wins. It wins. Okay, now pasta.
Pasta.
A delectable tortellini pasta.
Delicious pasta is always a really nice
It really is delightful.
way to have a nice meal.
Grilled maitake mushrooms with basil, tarragon, and fermented Fresno chili. And a radicchio salad with tempura squash, sweet potatoes, and black truffle.
I see more what I call inquisitive vegetable dishes here than I've ever seen. You like literally make it an entree.
Yeah, we tried really to put as much attention towards vegetables as fish and protein offerings.
We go, how are you on Porterhouse on 13?
Is it often that you get an opportunity to sit and enjoy your own food?
No,
like
I mean,
this?
when we do new menu items and when we change the menu, we definitely try to sit down and eat the dish as someone else would.
Rodriguez has stood in a lot of prestigious kitchens. After graduating from the Culinary Institute of America, she towed the line at Oceana and Danielle.
before making it as executive chef at Del Posto, which earned a 4-star review from the New York Times, the first Italian restaurant to earn one since 1974.
10 away on 15.
When you're building dishes, there's definitely things that surprise you about how to bring certain flavor profiles to the surface, and the wood-burning grill has been very eye-opening for that.
That's your secret weapon, sounds like.
Well, it's kind of like what the kitchen is based around.
Full force.
Yeah, it's been fun.
There's a lot of opportunity for fun here, with desserts like chocolate viennetta and the guava layer cake.
I'm gonna try the layer cake first.
They're not super, super sweet or leaning in any direction. There's nice acidity and fruitiness.
And lots of offerings for the sober curious, like this pisco punch.
Most of the cocktails on the cocktail list with a non-alcoholic version. So if you're not in the mood for, that kind of night,
Imbibing.
you can still try something interesting and super delicious.
For this team, it's been an incredible ride.
I think there's lots of things that go well that we've learned to do together. I know that food's never going to walk out of that kitchen that wouldn't be put out at a standard that is incredibly high.
And thanks to their collaboration, just a taste of what's to come.
What would you say your partnership has taught you?
There's always a solution. Even when you can't see one, and even when you don't want to find one, and even when it's a really difficult one to find, there's always a solution in the room. You just have to look around the room and want to see it.
Such real people. I just, they were so funny, just, reserved, but their food is not, I call it clean decadence.
Okay.
It is delicious. The ribeye, of course, one of your favorites, the bread service. We have the spinach, the maitake mushrooms. I love this radicchio salad. It is so delicious.
Good.
And you taste that char grill
Yeah, it's great.
on
The broccoli is
everything. It is just exquisite. You have to go.
I'm going to dive into that guava.
Yeah, the
cake.
guava cake. How did I not mention?